Hey there, grade fives. This little movie gives you some background into what Mr. Macaulay is looking for in your little project about the 3 levels of government. So I'm going to give you a poster board, Bristol board, and on that you're going to organize some information about the 3 levels of government. It could look something like this. So here's our poster board. And of course, there are 3 different levels. There's the federal, provincial or territorial, and the municipal government. So underneath each heading, I would like you to include some information. For example, what piece of land is the federal government responsible for? What piece of land is the provincial government responsible for? What piece of land would the municipal government be responsible for? What city does the federal government house its buildings in? And what are the name of those government buildings? For example, in the federal, it's Ottawa, and it would be the Parliament buildings. And who's the current leader of the federal government, and what's his or her title? Now, in our riding, where we live, who is the MP? Who's the person got elected from our riding? It happens to be the Honorable John McKay. Just FYI. And a big part of it is, what are the responsibilities of the federal government? The federal government does some stuff that the provincial and the municipal governments don't look after. For example, they looked after the military. And is there any interesting facts or any other bits of information that you can find about the federal government? Maybe who's the first prime minister or anything like that? Throw it in here. Throw it in at the end. So this is what it could look like. And of course, you would repeat this for the provincial and the municipal governments as well. So we're pretty well looking for a poster board, a Bristol board that outlines this information. Now, if you really don't want to do poster board, Bristol board, then I'm going to ask you then instead you could do also a presentation. So that would be slides like an actual presentation, and I will ask you to do that in Google Docs. And in Google Docs it's called a slide, Google Slides. Okay, so what am I looking for in this presentation? Here's some things to keep in mind. First of all, I want to make sure that your information is accurate, and I want to make sure that the board is organized and just nice to look at. Yeah, so make sure that you present the information so it's easy for us to follow, and that you present that information really clearly. I'm going to have you do the presentation to us, or we're going to maybe perhaps get someone to film the presentation so we can look at it later. So when you actually present, hopefully that will be your information you'll present will be nice and clear for us. That's it. Anyways, I hope you do a great job on this little project. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.